hazards in here, aka you could trip over the rug on the floor over there. You could walk into doors. Someone could be sitting on the stairs, which there is a sign there saying do not sit on the stairs, but they could be sitting on the stairs and someone could fall over them. Then we do have the health and safety law over here basically saying what is and isn't, or what you should do. And there is health and safety signs out in front of the actual building, so you have to keep your voice quiet in here because of the animals, they might get freaked out. And there are classes going on, so you have to keep quiet at all times. Okay, college is a business. We get a minimal fund from the actual main college building for the animal care course, and we also get students pay for the course when they are 19 and over.
This is the prep room where we prepare fruits and vegetables for the animals and seeds. There are lots of different types of feeds there, from chip crumbs and ferret litter, ferret food and such. Sick animals are nursed here sometimes. Here's the storage room where bits are stored, like brooms, sawdust and straw, dogs sometimes. And the employee roles in here are to look after injured birds and prepare foods for feeding, washing sometimes from the cupboards. In here, the health and safety issues are sometimes wet floors from spillages, and they also have a fire exit here, so people can safely exit the building in case there is a fire. There is also a high-vis jacket so that people know who to follow to the correct area.
Welcome to the rodent room. In here we house a variety of animals, including our hamsters over in the corner, our degus, which are over here, our Mongolian gerbils, we've got our rats, and we also have our mouse corner, which has African dwarf dormouse in this corner. The work practices that happen in this room is handling, feeding, cleaning out. Each animal has its different substrate and different foods that it eats, and you have to make sure you get every single one right. Its water bottle needs to be checked and clean every day, as does its food. It is cleaned out usually once, maybe twice a week. Make sure the animals don't get dirty or disturbed. The employee roles that happen in here are feeding, cleaning out, handling the rodents, that sort of thing. They also clean the floors, mop up, close down, which makes sure that every animal is in its enclosure and that the door is locked and nobody else can get in. Health and safety. There are a few health and safety hazards, like if you're cleaning out and dustpan and brush and brooms are kept out, people can trip over, hurt themselves. Water spillages, you can slip and hurt yourself if there's water spillage. You could drop a cage. The animals will get hurt, but you also get hurt if you drop a cage. Business. The college, if they do decide to breed the animals, the college do benefit by selling some of the young.
Welcome to the fish room. In this section we have tropical fish that are housed alone, our goldfish, food storage, and separate tanks for any animals in here that are sick. If we move to the back of the room, we have a larger tropical fish tank, a cold water fish tank, and a third tropical fish tank in the corner. In the centre of the room we do have our terrapins, which may bite, which poses a health and safety hazard. If we move to the other side of the room, we have our amphibians, which consist of our tree frogs, fire-bellied toads, horned toads, and our axolotl. In the top corner of the room we do have our turtles, seated next to the sink so the pump and filter work more effectively. and welcome to the fish room. In here, the practicals that take place with these animals and using this equipment are advanced handling, cleaning, pH testing and feeding. The animals that can be handled in here are the terrapins, providing you are aware of the health and safety risks, the fire-bellied frogs, horned frog, and the tree frogs. The employee roles that take place in this room are close down, cleaning, health checking and veterinary care of specific animals if ill and advised by the vet.
Right, this is the fish room. It is one of the many rooms in the animal centre. Like, we also have a rodent room, reptile room, prep room downstairs. All the rooms are laid out almost exactly like this one. Easy access so everybody can fit around the room. There's no health and safety hazards in the way.
And welcome to the reptile room, in which we have snakes, lizards, tortoises and invertebrates. In each certain category, they are split up into sections around the room. Next to the door we have the invertebrates, which consists of the spiders, the cockroaches and the snails, which also contains the scorpions, which are in a separate part of the room. If we move further on, we come to the lizards, which contains two types of gecko, sandfish lizards and golden sphinx in this particular wall. If we move round, we come to the bearded dragon, the major plated lizard and the scorpions. If we carry on moving along this wall, we come to second group of bearded dragons, the Uromastyx and the Chinese water dragons. If we move on to the next wall, we find the basilisk lizards. And next to the basilisks we have the serrated hingeback tortoises. If we, next to the, after the reptile wall, we come to the snake corner, which contains the rosy boa, the boa constrictor and the ball python. Next to them we have the corn snake. If we carry on moving round, we come to the large Chinese water dragon, which has been here for some years now. Next to him we come back to Madagascar hissing cockroaches. If you notice, below the invertebrates we do have the milk snake. The room is laid out in a certain way to aid learning, and plus to keep the animals that are potentially aggressive towards each other apart. The room is laid out so that all the enclosures are facing outwards towards the room, so that this can aid and give maximum observation in practicals. It is also given to aid a large space inside the middle of the room for handling practicals and observation teaching practicals. In this room, the practicals that take place are handling lessons, feeding lessons, cleaning lessons, health check lessons and close down. The teaching practicals that take place in this room by resource assistants and teaching assistants are feeding, making sure that the animals are safe enough to be handled, health checking and general cleaning. Teaching assistants will demonstrate a practical and how it is done with the animals while the tutor is teaching the lesson. There are many health and safety issues in this room, such as the water coming in close contact with electrical, which can cause fires. The light bulbs can cause severe heat and burns. If a student is dehydrated, long periods in this room is not advised. Another health and safety issue is bites from animals. If a student has a weak immune system or a cut or abrasion, this can be worsened by coming into contact with old food. Plus, salmonella can be transmitted by reptiles. So a student with a low immune system should wash their hands thoroughly before and after practicals.
This is the mammal block, and we have a range of ferrets, rabbits and guinea pigs, including the dwarf lops and lion heads. The employee roles in here are to clean, feed, handle and groom the rabbits when needed. The safety issues that are in here are the low doors that wire that are loose, and making sure that the wooden locks are secure so that animals can't escape. This is the aviary block, and here we have various birds such as finches, budgies and lovebirds. Some of the jobs take place in here are feeding and watering the birds, clean the enclosures, so put down the bedding, clothes, brush down all of the sticks that they have in there, and checking the enclosures are safe. So that means there's no wire mesh loose so it could harm the birds, or there's a hole so the birds can escape. We always make sure that the doors are closed and the doors of each enclosures are closed, because if it was open the birds can escape and that won't be